Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Megan Ruger-Smith.
And I'm Dylan Baus. Let's take a look at the news.
On Monday, the Bradley Student Senate held impeachment proceedings against former student body president Aaron Buzik. In a statement released on social media yesterday, the Senate said that the proposed punishment, removal from office and inability to hold office, was passed with a 3/4 majority. The lack of details surrounding the exact charges is due to a piece in their constitution that prevents senators from speaking on impeachment proceedings. This has caused prominent members of the student body, such as David Day, who ran against Aaron in 2020, to take to social media, also to release a statement calling for procedural steps or amendments that can be pursued to increase transparency, asking for the Senate to exhaust all measures to better inform the Bradley community. There's a new club in town here at Bradley University, BU Explore Peoria. The organization hopes to bring students together to check out all that there is to love about the Peoria area. Our own Denny Smith caught up with the club over the weekend.
BU Explore Peoria is a brand new club that looks to show its Bradley members how wonderful and varied the Peoria area is. Jeannie Hansen, president of the club, was inspired to create it after realizing she hadn't gone around and experienced much of what was here.
That'd be cool if we started a club about it. And one thing led to another, and then we had a giant exec meeting, and we formed it, and within like 18 hours, it got approved by the university.
The COVID-19 pandemic had halted a lot of travel and student activities, making it hard for on-campus residents to sightsee and discover small businesses. Rachel Paget, Treasury and Social Media Head, believes this is an exciting chance for those who have missed out.
This is like a really good opportunity for people who have not been able to go around and visit a bunch of places nearby. And yeah, I think it's just like fun field trips that like you would do in like high school or middle school. Like that's kind of what we're planning.
In many circles on Bradley, the word is that there is absolutely nothing to do in Peoria. Vice President Leah Laverty challenges this idea. She believes that a lot of students simply do not know the area well enough. Laverty has been a part of many clubs and believes that those who've been locked inside due to the pandemic have a lot to explore.
You think that there's nothing to do in Peoria or you're not sure what to do on the weekends, come join us because we're going to highlight everything. We're going to do different coffee shops and businesses, and it's low commitment as well, so you just come to whatever you want to.
The club is already up and running. There has already been a meetup in Bradley Park. Other events have been planned out and are upcoming soon.
We have one event November 13th. We're going to Grand Prairie Mall. You need to fill out an RSVP form because we'll be doing carpool to the mall, and it'll be like an early Christmas shopping and highlight the mall and do like a little fun afternoon together.
You can check out the club at its Instagram page, BU Explore Peoria. There you can find the sign-up form and contact information. For BUTV News, I'm Denny Smith.
One volunteer organization here at Bradley is dedicated to keeping the campus streets clean. Our reporter has more.
A number of Bradley students have taken to the streets this semester as part of Bradley's Cleanup Crew, a volunteer organization devoted to picking up litter around campus. The Cleanup Crew meets twice every week on Tuesday afternoon and Friday morning at the Markin Center to collect supplies and welcomes any new students who would like to volunteer. Those involved with the organization work hard not only to keep Bradley's campus clean, but also play a much larger environmental role. The group's president, Annalie Anderson, spoke about the ongoing issue of trash on campus.
That's not good for any of the wildlife here. It's not good for the people who have to see the trash on the side of the street. So we just want to help beautify Peoria and also help the wildlife that lives here.
Volunteers are given reflective vests, gloves, bags, as well as tools for picking up smaller pieces of litter. Each week, the group makes their way up and down the campus streets, assuring that things like discarded cans, paper bags, and cigarette butts find their way to the proper disposal bins. In highly populated areas such as Peoria, the issue of littering is larger than ever, and with the help of many dedicated volunteers, the Bradley Cleanup Crew has been effective in combating this issue here on campus. Those hoping to get involved are highly encouraged to reach out to the organization.
So our Instagram is at BU Cleanup Crew. And then our email is bradleycleanupcrew@gmail.com, or you could either email me at amanderson.mail.bradley.edu.
For BUTV News, I'm Matt Giroux.
The Bradley community is full of differing opinions. In this edition of Speak Out, our reporter Aiden O'Donnell went out to talk to students to see their opinions on some hot topics.
This week on Speak Out, we asked Bradley students what social issue is most important to them.
Speak Out!
Definitely sexism, because I feel like worldwide there's some places that suffer, everywhere suffers racism, but certain places suffer or have to deal with racism in different ways and with different people, whereas sexism is like a more, in my opinion, worldwide problem, more widespread and more historical, more impacting. And I'm saying everyone has a mom, everyone has sisters, cousins, so I feel like we should work to more empathy towards that.
Poverty is a really big issue for me. I feel like a lot of people are suffering and they don't really speak up about it, so.
What social issue is most important to you?
Probably racial injustice, since I feel like it affects everyone as a whole, even if you are the privileged one. It also contributes to other issues. It's the stem of a lot of other issues.
And what social issue is most important to you?
Mental health issues.
Personally, I'm really interested in the impact of homelessness in Peoria and in my hometown. I know personally we have set up something called Sleep Out Saturday that was this past weekend, and they actually raised over $1,000 for homelessness for the PADS shelter in our town, and I know we do that here as well, so that's something I'm really interested in helping out with.
I think that we all just need to be more accepting. We all come from different places, and we need to cut back on the judgment and just accept each other for who we are. So,
what social issue is most important to you?
I feel like the LGBTQ community isn't really valued enough. I feel like they're looked down upon in most situations, and I feel like that should be brought to light, and people should, try to figure out a way in order to enhance everybody in that community.
With BUTV News from the sidewalks of Bradley, this has been Aiden O'Donnell.
After the break, Madeline will give us her thoughts on the new addition to the Marvel series.
Plus, later on tonight, we'll have another installment of Campus Convos, so don't go anywhere.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Hello there. We're heading later into the month of November, which means getting closer to Thanksgiving, spending time with the fam, but more importantly, eating all the food they spent hours making. Temperatures are dropping and so are the leaves of the trees. It's time to pull out the heavy clothing, folks. Will you need to this week? That's what I'm here for, to tell you. Let's check for the storms. It looks like there's going to be some activity passing by us today. I wouldn't want to be the unlucky fellow who leaves their key in their room and is stuck outside. Like that'll ever happen, right? Anyways, transitioning to the temps. It's looking to be about 50s and 60s in our area. Not severely cold, but combined with rain, oof, that's going to be a nightmare. Now here's our 5-day forecast. It rains for the first day and then becomes cloudy for the rest of the week. Yep, no sunlight this week. Only a boring shade of gray is all we'll see. Hopefully we'll make it through with positivity or something like that. Now it's time for your entertainment news with Madeline Mirallegro.
Marvel's new movie has finally been released, and fans are not as thrilled as Marvel expected them to be. Despite a box office number of $71 million in ticket sales, it still failed to surpass the opening weekends of both Black Widow and Shang-Chi. The movie itself got a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes, and according to the Denver Post headline, the movie is oppressively beautiful, puzzlingly bad. And if I'm being honest, I have to agree with both the rating and the headline. While the acting and scenery were both beautiful, the CGI in the film was not. Multiple times I found myself laughing at some of the all CGI characters because of how awkwardly bad it looked. Well, my one favorite part was seeing Robb Stark and Jon Snow fight for the love of a character named Cersei instead of fighting to kill her. Big Mouth Season 5 has finally arrived on Netflix, and it is as inappropriate as ever. With this season itself, it deals with topics such as struggling with your sexuality and loving yourself, shame, and hate. It was interesting to see the group of friends go through multiple changes and funny moments alongside their hormone monsters. The show tackled the very difficult topics in a lighthearted way that made fans fall in love with the show even more. Creators also added in multiple new characters that I hope will stick around in the later seasons. In my opinion, this was the funniest season that this show has produced, and I'm excited to see where they take it in Season 6. The 2021 People's Choice Awards are quickly approaching, and the list for awards has officially been released. In each section of the award categories, there are 8 nominees up for the title. The Movie of the Year consists of titles such as Dune, Black Widow, No Time to Die, and many more. The TV Show of the Year award holds titles like Cobra Kai, WandaVision, Loki, This Is Us, and more. As of right now, many fans can vote on votepca.com for the shows, movies, music artists, and pop culture stars that they want to win. I know for a fact that after this show, I will most definitely vote for Cobra Kai to win. So, Alec, who do you think is going to win Movie of the Year?
Well, honestly, Madeline, I think it could be Dune because what can I say? People love watching piles of sand for 2 hours.
Coming up next, we have a special interview with one of Bradley's multicultural organizations and hear about a special event later on tonight.
Plus, later on tonight, find out how you can get in touch with fellow cereal lovers. We'll be right back.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I'm right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
gonna let you go.
You may have heard the Sigma Lambda Gamma chapter here on campus, but you may not know how much they truly are involved here on campus. To learn a little bit more about the organization as well as their event tonight, our reporter Kaylee Chatton is live from the Marty Theater. Kaylee?
Thanks, Dylan. I'm here at the Marty Theater with Katya, a member of the Sigma Lambda Gamma National, I'm sorry, I just totally messed up the name, the Sigma Lambda Gamma National Sorority Incorporated here at Bradley. I had to get that right? Thank you so much for being with us today. Now tell us, for those who are unfamiliar with this organization, could you give us a brief summary of what it is and its role here on campus?
Yeah, so Sigma Lambda Gamma National Sorority Incorporated is a Latina-founded sorority, but it has multicultural membership. And its role here is to basically create the safe space for marginalized people, and especially since these spaces aren't created for us.
Fantastic. Now, could you give us a little summary about what the sexual health panel is happening this evening?
So basically, this is our very first time having this panel, and it's just to bring awareness to sexual health and prevention. And we're having two panelists who are, one of them, their specialty is to bring prevention and awareness to sexual health, and also another who has lived with HIV and their experience with it.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
So why do you recommend people attend this evening?
I think it's a taboo sometimes when it comes to sexual health, and sometimes people don't have those conversations earlier on, and since we're all college students, like some of us may be sexually active and some of us may not, but it's always good to educate the community.
100%, totally agree. Now, what are some other events that your organization holds?
We host a lot of events for like the Latinx community. So we have our events for the Latinx Heritage Month, as well as just our empowerment banquet that we usually have the second semester, so spring semester, and like fundraisers and everything.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And what other interactions do you guys do with other Greek organizations here on campus?
We try to collaborate with other organizations through their events, or we just show up and show support, especially since when it comes to the Divine Nine, and especially for our other multicultural organizations. So, yeah.
Nice. And what's one of your favorite events that you've attended so far? Would you say? I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot.
You're totally fine. So basically, this semester we had our Loteria painting night, and it was so much fun because we just all made Loteria paint nights, which is a game that we play a lot in Mexico and overall. So yeah, it was good.
Totally. Now we got about a minute left, and what would you say is one of the highlights or one of the main reasons that made you join this national sorority?
I think once I got here to campus, they welcomed me with open arms, and they were all mentors to me as well, so they helped me grow a lot, and I just wanted to do that as well. So for the undergrad, the first years and all of that, so they really helped out.
It's a great way to get acclimated. All right, well, unfortunately that is all the time that we have this evening, but thank you so much for joining us. Reporting live for BUTV News at Marty Theater, this has been Kaylee. Back to you guys in the studio.
Whether you prefer going to the theater or being in the comfort of your own home, watching movies is one of the most top-rated activities in the world. This segment of Campus Convos is all about movies, and it's going to be real cool. Let's skip the previews and see what's poppin'.
Welcome back to Campus Convos. Today we'll be asking students some film-related questions. Lights, camera, action. Let's get to it. What's your favorite movie?
Bohemian Rhapsody, for sure. Best movie ever.
Godfather. My favorite movie would be Whiplash, because I think it's one of the most actual real type of movies.
The Hunger Games or something like that. I love the trilogies and series and stuff like that.
Step Brothers.
Twilight. Yeah. Twilight. Yeah. Team Edward or Team Jacob though? That's the big question.
My favorite movie would probably have to be Runaway Bride. I love a good romantic classic.
Who's the best comedian in movies?
Comedian, I'll say either Kevin Hart or Eddie Murphy.
Either Robin Williams or Eddie Murphy.
I love seeing female comedians, which is really good. I'm not a huge raunchy person. I don't think I could pick one.
Adam Sandler.
Definitely Kevin Hart. I think it's Kevin Hart or Adam Sandler. They're just kind of really funny guys.
Would you rather watch a movie at home or in theater?
In theater. I like the bigger screens. I like being encompassed in the movie.
At home, cause it's for free, So ain't no money coming out of my pocket. But if I'm trying to take a little, go on a little date, I guess I'll take them to the theater.
To say at home because my cats are at home. So I used to work at a movie theater, so I can get in for free in the movies. But comfort of your own home, so I gotta say go at home.
See, the pandemic really challenged that, but I love just like going to the theater and just being immersed.
What is the best movie snack?
Skittles.
Airhead Extremes. They're the best. The little square ones are the best. I personally mix popcorn and M&Ms together. That's the way to go.
Raisinets or chocolate covered peanuts. Like, I can't. It has to be chocolate and it has to have like a little bit of salt. It's like, people say it's my grandma candy, but that's the best option.
Popcorn chips, a sandwich, and nachos, pretzels.
Do you talk during a movie?
Not in a theater, but I do talk at home when I'm watching a movie, so I'm kind of annoying to watch movies with.
No, I don't. I don't talk during the movie because I'm trying to watch the movie.
Absolutely not. You're there to watch the movie instead of talk through the movie.
Absolutely. I have to talk about everything. I'm not quiet.
I mean, I used to, but not really. But if you do, then don't even come to the movie because I will smack you.
Constantly. Especially if it's a musical, I'm singing the whole time.
No, because I've had to kick people out of the theater before because of talking, and I know how it feels when people talk, so don't talk. No.
And that's a wrap for this episode of Campus Convos. Grab a bowl of popcorn and catch a flick with your friends. For BUTV News, I'm Anna Hagee.
Olivia has your sports next.
And for our on-campus viewers, we will have some upcoming events on the Hilltop in just a short while.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
Hello, I'm Olivia Claassen. Welcome to Sports. The Bradley Athletics website recently uploaded a series of videos, the most recent being Coach Wardle mic'd up at last night's basketball game against South Dakota State. In the video, you can hear him encouraging his team as they played their season opener. You can also check out the rest of the videos titled Meet the Newcomers, where you can see Bradley men basketball's new players talk about their journey to Bradley. Bradley women's basketball excelled during their game against Wright State last night. The 19-point victory is Bradley's best season-opening victory since 1987. Freshman Caroline Waite just missed out on the Bradley freshman debut scoring record, finishing with a game-high 23 points. And sophomore forward Deja Powell tacked on a career-best 18 points, while sharing team-high honors with 6 rebounds in her Bradley debut. Fifth-year senior guard Gabby Hack added 14 points, a game-high and career-best matching 8 assists and 5 boards in a solid all-around effort. 7 members of the Bradley cross-country teams were honored for their work on and off this course this week, collecting Missouri Valley Conference Scholar Athlete honors. Senior Matt Aho, Alec Danner, and Charlie Parrish, and sophomores Rodrigo Alvarez Gonzalez and Billy Honstein earned the honor for the men's team, while sophomores Ashley McGuire and Wilma Nielsen collected the accolade for the BU women. Aho, Danner, and Parrish all received the honor for the second time in their cross-country career, while the 4 remaining Braves were first-time recipients. The Bradley men's soccer team beat SIUE for the 3rd time and is advancing to the MVC semis. Scoring in the 54th and 73rd minute, Bradley was able to break the tie game last night and come up with a win. Junior Kerrigan Coggin has been named this week's Bradley Busybank Scholar Athlete of the Week, announced last week after helping Bradley Volleyball move into second place in the Missouri Valley Conference standings with a pair of home wins last weekend. Coggin and the Braves returned to action Friday, opening a 3-match road swing to close out the 2021 regular season schedule with a 6 p.m. match at league-leading Loyola. That's all for sports. Stick around after the break for a special musical performance.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spot on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Bring it. Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride? Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Here are some events taking place on campus in the upcoming days. This week is Pi Kappa Phi's Philanthropy Week, and tomorrow is their Pumpkin Smash on Olin Quad from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Each pumpkin is $5, with the proceeds going to the Ability Experience to help change the way the society views people with disabilities. This Friday the 12th, Bradley Information Technology students are hosting a board games and trivia night. This will be held in the Beck, room 3140 from 3 to 4 p.m. They're looking forward to seeing you there. Check out their Instagram page at BUBits for more details. This Saturday, November 13th, is a Service Saturday. Anyone is welcome to join. There are opportunities to volunteer at the Children's Home Association of Illinois, Habitat for Humanity, and more. Head to volunteer.bradley.edu for more details.
All right, it's time to get those bowls and spoons ready because there's a new club just for cereal lovers. Cereal Club is an organization encouraging students to go beyond the bowl. The club is filled with cereal enthusiasts alike. On their Facebook group page, anyone can join and post about their cereal eating habits, the best cereals, the worst cereals, and more. If you are looking for a group to share the love of the sugary dish, then head over to their Facebook page at Cereal Club Bradley University. Cereal Club. Never heard of it, but...
Never heard of it, but I think it's fun, something fun for us to do on campus.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I think you should check it out, Dylan.
I might have to.
Well, that's all we've got for you tonight on BUTV News. From all of us here, I'm Megan Ruger-Smith.
And I'm Dylan Baus. We leave you tonight with a performance by Emma Anastasia titled Leave. Have a great night.
It's another hospital call. He tells her don't say nothing at all. Just let me do the talking, and she listens. Quiet and obedient. She'll go home and forgive him, and then he'll do it all again tomorrow. And I know that it's hard because you love him. He tells you he's sorry.